Whether you're using a curriculum or not, I think everyone agrees that having a good plan for the full year is very important. At least I know it is for me, so I like to make a scope and sequence up at the beginning of this school year, and so I can see everything that we're going to do as the months come, and then it makes my planning easier. I just look and see what we're going to do and then go ahead and do my planning within that month. So I like to do themes, and I like to kind of make them based off of what the children are interested in, what's going on in the world around them, based off of seasonal things and things like that. But this year I want to do something a little bit different. I want my themes to be one kind of major topic for the whole month and then divide that into two kind of subtopics. I will be switching up the environment in the middle of the month, and then that way that still keeps things new and interesting for the children, and I can use all of my theme material that I've used in the past. So for the fall months, for September, we are going to start out with All About Me, and then in that we're going to do Me and My Family and My Feelings. October, we're going to be doing On the Farm, and that's In the Barn, and then Fields and Orchards. November is In the Forest, and within Forest, we've got Forest Nights and Forest in the Fall. December is 5 senses, so that covers all of the senses. January is Ice and Snow, so our topics are going to be ice and snow as well as cold places, so polar, Arctic, all that fun stuff. And then February is going to be all things animals, so we have animals in winter like hibernation, and also caring for animals, so maybe pets and some zoo themed materials in our activity room. So March, April, May, for March we have Space and Sky, and that's going to start with Weather's Wonders as well as Sky and Space. And then April we have Life Cycles, Birds and Eggs, and baby animals with that. And then in May we have In the Garden, and that gives us the topics of growing plants and blooms, and then also garden bugs. So this is also going to be our pollinators like bees and butterflies. And then for the summer months, I decided to use my big favorite themes, and these are going to be ones that cover the full month, because what I've figured out is that there's so many vacations, there's so many kids leaving, and then also me taking time off. So we really just don't have time to cover everything in the summer, and we do a lot of review those months too. So I'm going to do our favorite themes. June we have Pond, July we'll do Ocean and Beach, and then August we're going to do Dinosaurs. So that will be a lot of fun, and we'll have a lot of time to cover all of those and have tons of fun stuff going on in the summer months. And then I've divided my letters up here, and this is just for everybody. Most of my letters that I'm doing and my colors and our shapes, those are just things that we do at circle time. So during circle time we'll go over those letters, singing songs about them, go over the colors, play some games. That just gives me a chance to do some focus on those letters, so even our youngest ones can start to get familiar and recognize the letter sounds. I have one child that is pre-K, so I want to individualize for her just a little bit, and what I'm going to do is I've created a little program for her. She's going to be doing everything that everyone else is doing, but she knows her letter sounds now, and she's really got a grasp on her writing skills. We are ready to add a little bit of reading and writing. These are some materials that I'm familiar with from when my kids homeschooled. I love Handwriting Without Tears. It's a great program that fun tells early readers, as well as developing the early learner books that go in sequence. And what I'm going to do is this will be the child's book, and we are going to send one of these workbooks home a day with some instructions, and she will have these twistable crayons. These are nice and small, they're easy to grip, and those are going to go in her backpack with her workbook. I will write a note to the parent and tell them which page she is to do that night. So we're just going to pick a page from the Handwriting Without Tears and maybe one page from the other book. And if she does that all year long, these will all be completed. These are really fun books, and I will tell the parent this needs to be something fun. If this ever turns into a chore, we will stop doing it and we'll start again when she's ready. But this should not be anything that feels like work to the child. This should be something fun and a good connection for the parents when they get home, because they are away from their child all day long, and this gives them a chance to work one-on-one with each other. And as a mom who homeschooled her kids, I know the importance of this. These books too, these are really wonderful. They're very simple, And when they bring these back the next day, I will put a little sticker on the page that the child worked on and make them feel really good about it. So because this child knows all their letter sounds, we're going to go ahead and start with these little mini readers. And so I'm going to read the book to the child. We'll put that in the backpack for them to take home and for the parent to read to the child. And when the child is ready, they can start reading those to mom and dad. And I think those are going to be awesome. These are really fun. They're very cute. They're very inexpensive little books. They go in a sequence and build on each other. So by the end of the year, they will have quite a few words and feel really confident and ready to begin some real reading when they get into their kindergarten programs. In the back of these books, it's kind of cool. There is a little assessment sheet so you can kind of keep a record, but I will go ahead and leave links for all of these. So if you want to create a little very simple, very easy and fun, easy to manage pre-kinder program that individualizes for your pre-K students or your homeschool students, in addition to everything else that you have going on in your learning program, feel free to go in and nab those. So I hope this helps, and I hope it gives you some good ideas and some inspiration on how to set up an early learning program and also create an individual pre-K program within your program. But stay tuned, because I want to start a new series that dives in a little bit deeper about my philosophy and methodology when it comes to my preschool and my childcare program. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out.